Hey y'all, it's Spiritual Life Coach 43, and I'm here to give you the mid-month of May, year 2022. This is a high vibration reading for the zodiac sign of Sagittarius. If you guys are new to my channel, welcome and blessings. If you are a returning viewer, watcher, and or subscriber, I'm sending you joy, happiness, peace, love, and light, all that good stuff. Always welcome back. I appreciate you guys so very much. If you are a cross watcher, please do come in and join us. I'm sending you healing, prayers, and blessings to you and to all of us here. Please remember that when it comes to tarot and oracle cards, it's all about the energy and the messages. Whatever resonates, take. Leave anything that does not. Always go to your entire spiritual teams. Always go to God. Put God first and foremost in your life at all times. Listen to your intuition and always use your discernment and make the best decisions possible for your life. Please continue to like, share, subscribe, and comment. You guys are so wonderful about keeping my channel going and growing. I cannot do it without you guys, so thank you so much for all your love, light, and support. It means the world to me. If anybody wants to go the extra mile and donate money, gifts, or anything like that, I am very appreciative of that. Thank you guys in advance. I do have PayPal and a P.O. box. All the information is listed in the description box below, along with my email, in case you guys just have like a basic or general question about the channel, in which I'll be happy to answer for you guys, okay? All right, Sagittarius, like I said, this is a high vibe reading, meaning I will be using the High Vibe deck. This is by Becky Moore. I love this deck, love her work, and I love the activities in this deck. So what I will be doing is asking you guys to pick a number, and you can do this now, between 1 and 7. 1 being the lowest based on where you vibe right now, and 7 being the highest. So be honest with yourself with how you're feeling. This reading is about raising your vibration. We all go through challenges, ups and downs, and drama, conflict, our happy days, our bad days, our sad days. But the activities in this deck and this reading is to help inspire you guys to look for positive ways to come out of that darkness, okay, and back into the light, and to keep yourself motivated and inspired to live your happiest life possible. So let's jump right in. If you chose number 1, so all you beautiful, wonderful Sagittarius who chose 1, we will start with your messages, and I will be using 3 decks in this reading, you guys. I'm going to start with the Note to Self. Actually, after the High Vibe deck, I will be doing the Note to Self deck. This is from the Avatar High Priestess. She's amazing. Well, let me say it right. This is the Note to Self deck from the Highest Self by the Oracle Mystique, the Avatar High Priestess. Oh, maybe I did say it right. I'm not sure. But anyways, I have my self-made self-love, self-care affirmation deck as well I'll be using. So, for each number. Okay, let's jump in. For those who chose 1, you guys' messages reads as follows. You guys have a new focus. I like the feel of this. It says, if you are unhappy in your job, in your relationship, or with your body, find something about the situation that does make you happy. For example, you could say, I really like the filtered water at work, if you're not pleased with your job at this time, if things are going wrong. Or you could say something positive about your partner if you guys are experiencing some challenges and difficulties of getting along in your partnership. You could say, find something good to say, like, it makes me happy that my partner takes out the trash. If you're experiencing health issues with your body, find something positive about your body. If it's you woke up, you have a brilliant mind, if most of your limbs are working, you know. So you could say something like, it's so great that my legs can carry me around town. When you focus on things you like, you change your body's response. The situation might not be different, but your perspective will be. And then you'll feel better. That's how you raise your vibration. Change your perspective. Focus on the good. Always find the good in everything, even if it's just a lesson learned. Let's get you guys a note to self from your highest self. Shout out to the Oracle Mystique, the Avatar High Priestess. I like her decks. And shout out to her and her channel. She does great work. This is for the Sagittarius who chose 7. I'm sorry, 7. 1. I'm all over the place. It's early. Who chose 1. Those who chose 1. Okay. The powers you were born with and the ones you acquire in this life are your greatest gifts. A lot of you guys need to sit down and really write a list of all the gifts you have. Your physical gifts, your talents, if you're good at singing, dancing, if you're great at writing or being an orator, maybe you're a great communicator. Whatever it is that you guys do well, if you play an instrument, if you guys are just great at teaching and helping people, or kids, you know, really learn from you and you're very creative, you know how to do origami and arts and crafts, whatever it is that you guys do well, you guys can be good with machinery, technology, mechanics, these are your gifts. And then a lot of you may have clairaudience, clairvoyance, clairsentience, a great and heightened intuition, claircognizance, whatever your intuitive gifts are. Write a list of all your gifts down and be grateful for all of them and utilize them into your life to the best of your ability. You will see so many more blessings come your way when you use your gifts. I am a true believer in using what you got, using your God-given talents, because it's a part of your path and your purpose. You're supposed to. And you will find more joy in your life because you're applying what you already have. You're not looking for what's next. You already have it. It's within. It's innate. For those Sagittarius who chose 1, let's get you guys a self-love, self-care affirmation. For those who chose 1. Okay, you guys have a self-care message. It says, work hard, work smart, and manifest goals. Absolutely. So along with that list of gifts, write down the goals that you guys have. Pick one and start finding resources. Find your center, find your balance, and take action. Make a move on your goals and put God in prayer first and foremost. Make it happen for yourselves. You guys got this. Okay, I hope you guys have enjoyed your reading for those Sagittarius who chose 1. For the Sagittarius who chose number 2, we are now beginning your reading. So let's see what Spirit has for you, lovely Sagittarius who chose card or vibe. Well, vibe number 2. Okay. Friendly chat. This is a fun one. It says, call a friend for a chat. Schedule time to talk, to have tea, or go for a walk. We are social beings, even the most introverted of us. So see if you can keep the conversation focused on what's working well in your life. If you need to vent about something, do so. Then set a timer for about 10 minutes. And after that, move on to another topic of higher vibration. Then you could talk about the goals and things you've accomplished. You know, after you get the hard stuff and the conflicts and the drama of everyday life off your chest, switch the conversation to something more high vibrational and positive, like it's a beautiful day, or something is going well with your kids at school. They're getting good grades, or they're about to graduate, or you just graduated, or you're about to do something different at work, or start a new job, or switch careers, anything positive. So always, no matter what you do in life, always come back to positivity, which is why I start and end my day with prayer and meditation. And throughout the day I pray too, but especially when I first wake up and when I go to bed. So I start and end on very high positive vibes, okay? Let's get you guys a note to self message from your highest self. This is by the Oracle Mystique, the Avatar High Priestess. For some reason, I can't talk today, Sagittarius. And you guys are my first reading, so bear with me. It's early, but I feel refreshed. I don't know what's going on. Somebody may not want these messages out. But anyways, they're coming out. So too bad for them. I work for God, not for them. Okay, let's see. For those who chose to, you guys have forgiveness does not weaken your spiritual power. Absolutely not. It's important to forgive. We always hear that it's for you. I don't believe it's just for you. I believe forgiveness is for God. I think forgiveness is for yourself, and it's also for the people who've wronged you, whether you tell them or not. You know, it's great if you want to call them and text them or whatever you can, but you don't have to, because nobody has to accept your change. Nobody has to accept your apology. Nobody has to accept your forgiveness, and sometimes they don't even want it or feel like they even deserve it at some points. But we all are imperfect human beings. We all have done things that we're not proud of, and we always want forgiveness. And God forgives us. Who are we not to forgive? So always forgive. It's very relieving and releasing, and it's best to get this off your chest. And don't ever forget to forgive yourself, okay? And remind yourself that you forgave certain people and yourself for your transgressions and things, you know, bad choices, bad decisions, mistakes. We all make them. So life is about improving, being your best self, learning from your errors and mistakes, and improvement, okay? Forgiveness is a beautiful thing. It's a gift you give to yourself and others, whether they like it, want it, know about it, or not. Remember this, forgiveness is not reconciliation. That's a choice. Let's get you guys a self-love, self-care affirmation from my self-made deck. For those lovely Sagittarius who chose number 2. You guys have an affirmation. I love it. It says, I walk in my path and I fly in my purpose. Do not apologize for your gifts. Do not feel bad for other people because they still have to find their purpose and path. Just walk yours. Pray for other people. Continue to pray for yourself and do what you're supposed to do in this life so that you can accomplish what you were sent here to do. Okay? You can't walk for other people. You cannot walk their path. You have to walk yours. Do it with grace, gratitude, love, and use discernment in your life. But focus on your purpose. That's what God sent you here to do. Do your work. Put in your effort. You'll be happier. You'll be healthier. You'll be more at peace. And you deserve that. Give that gift to yourself. Okay, for those of you who chose vibe number 2, I hope that you guys have enjoyed your reading. I am now about to start for those who chose number 3. So for the beautiful Sagittarius who chose vibe number 3, you guys have laughter, a beautiful card. I love this. I love to laugh. Laughter instantly shifts a situation or environment into a higher vibration. Hang out with some kids, watch a comedy, or just start laughing for no reason. If nothing else, start with a smile. Laughter makes everything better, especially when there's something so fun to laugh about. Think about at a funeral, God forbid, when somebody just breaks the ice and just says something that just makes everybody smile at a time when nobody wants to laugh or smile. And based on the joke, it may seem inappropriate, but then you realize, you know what? We needed that laugh, as long as it wasn't disrespectful. We needed that laugh, and we need that, at a speech when people are nervous and tensions are high, or in a communication or a debate where people are going back and forth. Somebody needs to just break the ice and be like, yo, say something funny. It just lightens the mood. So laugh. Have a beautiful laugh. You guys need that. We all do. And smile more. Let's get you guys a note to self. Message from the highest self by the Oracle Mystique, the Avatar High Priestess. Shout out to her and her channel. I love her cards. Let's see what Spirit has for you, Sagittarius, who chose 3. Okay, this one flipped over. It says, be brave enough to keep the rose-tinted shades off. You're blinding your third eye. Your third eye chakra is all about your spiritual powers and intuitive gifts. You want that open. That means you have a heightened gift of discernment. That means you can feel emotionally. You can understand people. You can sense things in situations before they happen. You have foresight. You guys have abilities and gifts. Utilize them. So don't see people for who they want you to see them for. See them for who they truly are. Don't let people play games with you and use, mind games and trickery and lies, because people do that. But see the facade, see through that, see them with the mask off. And as you become more spiritually developed, you will see people for who they are. You'll be able to pinpoint things before they happen. I do it all the time. I hear you're right all the time. I don't like hearing that. Don't be the I told you so person. Just be the person to help people, because you want them to protect their heart, protect their assets. You want them to be prepared. That's why I tell people things in advance, because I want to prepare them. And some things I've said 20 years ago, people are just now coming back, telling me you were right and things like that. But I get this all the time. And so I feel like a lot of you guys will too. See things for what they are, tap into your spiritual gifts, and know that it's a blessing to have. And even in your own life, you'll be able to understand people and discern what people are really in your life for, and you'll be able to sense, who they are and what they want, what their intentions are. This will help you to be more peaceful, because you'll surround yourself with your real tribe instead of people who just want to be takers and take things from you. So see people for who they are and situations. A smile doesn't mean somebody's nice. Okay. Watch their actions, observe their personality and their character. Base them on their character for what you know to be true. For those who chose number 3, let's get you guys a self-love, self-care affirmation. This is from my self-made deck. Okay. That one jumped all over the place. You guys have a self-love message. It says physical and energetic release. Relax, release, released. Remove toxic things, addictions, and people. If you've been addicted to certain people because you love them, but you know they're not good for you, release them. Do what you feel is best. Always pray to God. Make your own decisions. But if you energetically release these people and physically release them out of your life, do the cord cutting. Stop talking to them. If you have to deal with them because they're connected as family or you have children with these people, make sure that it is communication that's condensed. Okay. Maybe, you say 1 or 2 words. Okay. Thank you. Instead of maybe talking to them, just text them or email, something like that, so that you don't have to converse with them or see them too often, especially if these people betrayed you and hurt you. Anything that you guys releasing, including like addictions to people, to places, to things, alcohol, drugs, sex, porn, food, whatever it is, do what's healthy and best for you in your life, you will feel happier. You will feel healthier. You will feel better. Okay? Physically and energetically release what you don't need. Okay? If it doesn't serve your highest good, you don't need it. Okay. I hope that you guys have enjoyed that reading. For those of you who chose number 3, I am now about to begin the reading for those who chose vibe number 4. If you chose vibe number 4, you guys have Shazam. It says, what words tickle your fancy? Pull them out, say them, and play with them. So come up with some funny words. Kids are good with funny stuff all the time. So come up with some funny words and just allow yourself to laugh and remind yourself of that. Let that be your go-to word or phrase or even sentence, you know, when something's going on. You know, keep funny thoughts in your head so that when things are crazy and people are bringing that conflict and drama your way, you guys can just switch off and go to something that's funny and lighter and more lighthearted and, you know, raise your energy and your vibration. Okay, let's get you guys a note to self message from the highest self. This is from the Oracle Mystique Avatar High Priestess. Shout out to her and her channel. I love her decks. For the Sagittarius who chose 4. Stay true to your purpose. Absolutely. If you don't know what your purpose is in this season, or maybe you've never known, that's okay. Talk to God about it. Ask Spirit about it. Sit down and think about the things that people complimented you on. Ask yourself about what you have been good at, what your passions are. And if you just still are stuck, you don't have a clue, what you can do is just pick, try things, go back to school to get a degree, get some education, join a class, something that interests you. Focus on your interests. If you want to do art, jewelry, paint, draw, if you want to get into music or entertainment, if you want to get into acting, if you want to get into modeling, whatever it is that your fancy is. It could just be making things. It could be working with children. It could be working with adults, working with those who need special services or those who require certain things in life. So pick. You'll find your way. Pick and pray. Okay? But sit down with yourself, have that conversation about what you like, what people have complimented you on, and what you're good at. And what's fun for you. Okay? Let's get you guys a self-love, self-care affirmation. This is from my self-made deck for you beautiful Sagittarius who chose number 4. You guys have a self-love message. It says set boundaries and communicate your standards. Write that list out of what your standards and boundaries are. Not just in a romantic relationship, but also with family members, friends, neighbors, co-workers. It's important that people understand who you are and what you stand for. Because if you don't stand for something, you will fall for anything. And it's not worth finding out the hard way. You know, we've come this far in life to make things easier and better, not more, hard. You don't want things harder than it has to be. Simplify your life, communicate your standards, and don't hold back. And don't be scared when people walk away or they don't meet your expectations and standards because some people are just not capable. It just means they're not for you. People who are for you, they will either raise their vibration and their standards to meet you at your level, or they won't. There's usually no in between. They'll either get there or they won't. Okay. I hope you guys have enjoyed that reading. For those of you who chose 4, I am now about to start the reading for those who chose vibe number 5. Okay. For those Sagittarius who chose vibe number 5, you guys have creative expression. Ooh, this sounds fun. It says, today spend some time in a creative energy. What is that for you? Ask yourself that. It could be drawing with crayons, drumming on the table, thinking of a story to write, working in the garden, redecorating your house, a flower arranging garden or something like that, or just doing flower arranging. I cannot talk today. But anyways, having a tea party with your kid, designing a new outfit, taking a photograph, singing, Zen doodles, pottery. I'm hearing poetry as well. Planning a trip, making jewelry, sketching, playing music, looking for shapes in the clouds. What is your creative expression? Do something that's fun for you. Be artistic. Let your imagination run wild. And you can do this alone. You can do this with your kids, your spouse, your family members. You never get too old to color. You never get too old to be playful. Always have fun. Note to self. Let's get you guys a message from this deck. This is from your highest self by the Avatar, Oracle Mystique, the Avatar High Priestess. Okay, this is for our wonderful Sagittarius that chose 5. 5. That one flipped and flipped back over. So let's keep going. Okay. And this one just had to fall. It says, I got it though. It says, you are more than what you're asking for. Some of you guys need to reevaluate your list of needs and desires and wants. Okay. Ask for more. If you're only asking for $15 an hour on the job, maybe it's time to ask for 18 to 20. When you are asking for the bare minimum in a relationship, do not ask for the bare minimum. Ask for what you know you deserve. Spirit wants you to dream bigger, to go higher, to ask for more. And pray for more. People who love you, people who respect you and appreciate you will compromise with you. Go for what you want. That's what I'm hearing. Really go for it. Go big. Dream bigger. Go after your dreams. Make bigger dreams. Okay? Let's get you guys a self-love, self-care affirmation. This is for you wonderful Sagittarius who chose vibe number 5. That came right out. Wow. You guys have an affirmation. It says, I have the courage to set boundaries and stand by them. Absolutely. Whatever your boundaries are, if you don't tolerate cheating, make sure you let people know that. If you don't tolerate violence, which nobody should, let people know that. If you want, reciprocity, if you want somebody who is more family oriented, whatever it is you want, you guys need to ask for it. Command the respect that you know you deserve. And stand by that. Do not start lowering your standards because other people choose not to step up. A real man, a real woman will step up or step out. And oftentimes they don't step out on their own. They step out and go cheat. They step out and turn to addictions and lower vibrations because they're not standing in the light. You're in the light. So do not tolerate or accept darkness at all from anybody. You know who you are. You know what you want. Go after it. Okay. For those of you who have chose number 5, I hope that you guys have enjoyed your reading. I am now beginning the reading for those who chose number 6. For those Sagittarius who chose 6, you guys have 2 messages. You guys have tantrum time and choices. Let's start with tantrum time. It says, punch or yell into a pillow, stomp your feet, get on the floor and start kicking and screaming. Having a tantrum moves and releases your energy so that it's not stuck and it's not weighing you down. Afterwards, you will feel so much lighter and ready to move forward in life. Some of you guys need to just release some tension and negative energy in a positive way. Going to the gym, punching a punching bag, boxing, running, jumping, skipping, doing some jump rope, cardio, whatever it is that you guys do, swimming. Release negative energy in a positive way so that you always go back to the light and what's good and what's positive. Choices. You guys have choose the good. Absolutely. Remember, every moment is a choice. What do you choose in this moment? Ask yourself that. Let's get you guys a note to self from the highest self. Message from the Oracle Mystique, the Avatar High Priestess. For those Sagittarius who chose 6. It's okay to treat yourself every once in a while. Absolutely. It's okay to get yourself some new clothes, new shoes, get yourself something of luxury, a new watch, a new phone, whatever it is. Treat yourself because you always have to show yourself that self-love and self-care. Don't wait for other people to do it. You do it. It starts with you. Love yourself unconditionally. You deserve that. Let's get you guys a self-love, self-care affirmation from my self-made deck. For those Sagittarius who chose number 6. You guys have a self-love message. It says, heal from all past trauma, heartbreak, and disappointments. A lot of you guys need to heal. A lot of you need to allow yourself to grow, to think about the situation, to do some forgiveness, self-forgiveness. Write down your lessons so that you don't forget them, so that you are stronger going forward and smarter and more evolved and ready for what's next. Heal and release. And don't hold on to, they never gave me closure. Don't hold on to what they did. You will never forget what they did. Remember, it's your time to grow. And you can help people grow because they may not choose to water themselves. They may not choose to nurture themselves. Make sure you love, nurture, and water and heal yourself so that you feel better. Be motivated, be inspired, love yourself. That's the main way to heal, is through God, love, and peace. Okay. For those who chose, I hope you guys have enjoyed your reading. For those who chose number 7, we are about to start Okay. For those who chose 7, you guys have music. I love music. I'm hearing the Madonna song, music. So you guys may want to listen to that. It says, turn on music you love and notice the change in your body. Doesn't matter if it's rap, R&B, pop, rock, metal, jazz, alternative, whatever it is that you guys fancy. Listen to it and enjoy yourself. Let's get you guys a note to self message from the highest self, from the Oracle Mystique, the Avatar High Priestess. This is for those who chose 7. The powers you were born with and the ones you acquire in this life are your greatest gifts. Notice your powers, appreciate them, and use them in your life, in your careers, with your kids, to love yourself, to help yourself, to grow. You will feel very powerful, empowered, amazing, open-minded, ready for the world. Let's get you guys a self-love, self-care affirmation from my self-made deck for those who chose 7. For you beautiful Sagittarius that chose 7. You guys have an affirmation. It says, I am going to have a good life starting now. Tell yourself this every day and do things and positive practices. Make sure that you live your happiest life to the best of your ability at all times. Every day. Make happiness a choice. And you will get there. You will have it. I hope you guys have enjoyed your reading for those who chose 7. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope the messages in this reading resonates with all of you, or as many of you as humanly possible. I'm sending you all love, light, prayers, motivation, inspiration, abundance, all that good stuff. You guys are so wonderful. God bless you. Thank you for watching. Bye, Sagittarius.